Okay, I'm waiting to be let on by the host.
You're let in.
You're in. It's just my phone isn't yet.
Let's see. Oh, do you have that problem with the sound? Yeah, you're going to because you don't have your phone. Once your phone's on,
We fixed that.
huh?
We fixed that
How?
because we didn't continue with audio. What we just are trying to figure out is how to get the phone to work. So we've
So
got.
is there a join a meeting option?
Look, there we go. So sign out. Yeah, this is a free. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, Melissa, read us the ID number.
It's 717 2981 2366.
That's it.
And the passcode is lowercase h u k u and then uppercase J4.
I think you got it.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Yay!
She had to sign out of her Zoom account. That was the problem.
Oh,
I want to do
No audio. And then you're up.
This back here.
So watch this screen instead of this screen. Watch that screen because then you can see
Oh.
what she can see.
Is that okay? Your vision of
Yep.
the window?
yep, I can see
Okay,
it.
I don't know that I could do that again.
You can call me again. That was a lot of problem solving.
Yes, 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 good job. The two of you did a good job.
I understand now the path.
Good. All right, well.
Have a great
thank
class.
you.
You're very
Okay.
welcome. I'll let myself out.
Okay, thank you. Oh, goodness. Okay, here we are, Melissa.
Ah,
All right, so you're gonna need some safety glasses because we're gonna be cutting today.
yeah.
Yahoo! Good job.
And then I did some shopping.
Yay! Okay, and I already cut out my edges, and so if you want to do
Okay.
that first,
Okay. I haven't used this thing yet. It's I
it's
bought
so
it. and
fun. You will love it. It's my favorite thing. So get your piece of glass. So, oh, I bet what you don't have though is a ledge. So this.
Well, I'm wondering if I could just use the ledge on my desk area.
As long as it'll go and kind of butt up against that ledge, that'll work.
I think it should.
We're going. We're going, David.
I know I'm recording.
Wondering if I take.
So Melissa, did you say you do have a a board for the edge, or what are you gonna
Well,
do?
her desk has a little ledge,
And
so she's
I
gonna
took
try it.
Trying to think of it's like you need it just the right size too.
Oh, that's true.
What?
You need it just the right size.
The right amount of lift on it. Trying to think of what
One time I thought I was being really tricky and I made one just exactly the right size. And then when I put a piece of glass on it, I realized that I didn't
compensate
adjust for the
the-
size of the glass.
Trying
So
to
it
think
looks
of what I
like
can.
what we have here is 3/4 inch.
3/4 inch. Okay.
Yep.
I'll have to maybe send my husband out to the shed and grab something.
You can always cut everything else and then wait for the,
Yeah, I got my foil shears. I got this. I ordered the Morton's edges. Instead of the horseshoe nails, I did those
Okay, that works.
which kind?
and something
The
else.
Norton edge, so she's got an edge. So you can use push pins to go in that.
Yeah.
Is that how that
Yep.
works?
That's
Okay.
I gotta go grab that from the car yet. It's been a rough week. So
Has it?
yes, my grandpa did pass. So
Oh,
it's
no.
just
No. So
yeah.
you had to go
so
through
it's just been-
funeral arrangements and everything?
Yeah, and just, helping, just talking with my mom and stuff because it was, very unexpected and rough.
Was
so,
it? Oh, no.
Yeah, so 'cause it was COVID and
It was COVID? Oh, shoot.
so it's just been kind of a interesting week. So I do have the stuff. I just it's out in the car yet, so I'll have to grab that.
Oh,
I'm
well,
not
we'll
the
just,
driver.
we'll work with what you've got here.
Okay. So I can always practice with the edges and cut those too once I
Yeah,
set up a board. I
okay,
do
let's do
have-
that.
I did start tracing.
Yes, so trace, we can start with the flowers if you want.
Okay, I did start tracing some of the clear.
Okay, and the clear you're gonna do for the
Like the
background.
background, yeah.
Okay.
So I did clear
Okay.
for that. And then I reversed it too because of the texture on the glass.
Good,
some of
because
them are
you,
very Pointed. So how much spacing do you guys do in between some of the more angled pieces or do
Okay,
you cut it?
well, for one thing, since you have that edge, you could put that right up against the edge of your glass. So that
Okay.
will save you a cut. So since
Yeah.
that's a corner, I mean, you can use, the corner of your, oh, here it is. During the week, I had another student use this pattern. Okay, so are you working on number 20?
I have 5 and then I have the 20th. So probably just the corner for that one as well.
All right. So, and like you said, you already figured it out that if you're using the pattern for number 20, then you're going to turn it upside down and draw on the smooth side of your glass. So, All right, and just, yeah, edge it right on the edge of the glass so that you can, there's 2 cuts you won't have to make.
Okay. Feel like I need one more table for all my stuff.
I know, yeah, I'm having to arrange things too, just to have enough room. Because the background glass is going to be bigger than the rest. Yeah. All right. What did you choose for a background clear?
It is like a,
Okay.
here. Oh, here it actually.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, so glue chip. Awesome.
Okay.
So maybe I will go with the glue chip too. Okay, so smooth side up, put this right on the, nice thing about glue chip too is that there's not a nap or a line, you know, you could do it anywhere on the glass and you don't have to worry if all the lines are going straight. So that's nice. Okay, get my marker. Okay, let's go ahead and just trace some of these on our glass. Did you say you had them traced yet?
I have some of them traced.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and catch up with you. This is 20. So you trace it and then put the number right in on top of the glass. So 20 and 5. $17, 14. The tricky ones are the ones with the point, like number 9 and number 18.
Yes. For 7 and 17 too.
Yes, 17. That's a tricky one. 18. So when you put it on your glass, you want to make sure that you can cut from one edge of the glass all the way. Oh, I see, I'm not on screen. So from one edge of the glass all the way to the other edge. Because you don't
Okay.
want, yeah, so that's a problem. Because if you can't go like up here and then make a 90-degree turn.
Yeah, because unfortunately, without a saw, glass is gonna do what it wants.
You know.
Let's see.
Yeah, David was looking at our saw this morning and it wasn't working, so he has it taken apart right now.
Oh no. Would you recommend ordering cane for the edges for this one?
Instead of a lead cane, what we use is a zinc outer bar. But it's the same idea because it's, you know, just a joint that, like a U joint that just fits right in. So it's like lead in that respect, but it's a lot safer and it's more rigid, so it makes a better frame.
Okay. Is that one that has to be stretched as well?
No,
No, okay.
no, it doesn't.
Is it like is it like 3/8, like, I think it's like a U?
I'll show you. I'll go
Okay.
get a piece. Okay, so here it is. So it's pretty rigid. It doesn't bend,
Okay.
but let's see if I can get it closer. Oh, maybe here you can see. So yeah, so
Okay.
it looks like it's a U. And so the glass is going to fit right in here.
Right in there.
Yeah.
And it just comes in the big strips like that, or?
Yeah.
Because I was looking at what to buy, and I wasn't sure what to.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the zinc outer bar, so yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure what to do with that one.
Yeah, or the other thing is if you know someone who does woodworking, they can always make a frame for you. But the zinc is if you're not going to frame it.
Yeah, I cannot, because I have some wood out too, because I can make frames and stuff.
That's good. You are multi-talented.
I don't know. I like my husband probably doesn't care for this. I'm impatient. Like if I want something done, he'll be like, "Oh, I'll do it," but I want it now. So I usually just do it.
Well, good for
my
you.
own.
So you're not afraid of
I'll
power
use the
tools.
saw. I may not use it well. I may have bent one, but I will try my darndest to do it.
Well, good for you. So where is your studio in your home?
So it's in a spare bedroom on our main
Okay.
floor. It used to be the master bedroom in this house, but on the top floor, the bedroom's bigger, and it's by our little guy. And
Oh,
I'd rather be close to him, so this is just a spare bedroom.
Good.
Kind of storage room that I've taken over.
Well, perfect. At least you can leave your stuff out.
Yes. And it's got wood floors in here, so it's easier to clean up too versus trying with carpet. And,
Oh, I'm glad there's not carpet. Yeah.
oh, that would be a mess. Oh, this is.
So do you have some oil?
Yes.
Okay. I like to put it in a baby food jar just because it's, I can get into it easily.
Yep. I like to.
Or a lid, not the jar, the lid.
I found out I don't like filling the cutters with the oil because it just leaks everywhere.
Mm-hmm. No, and that's exactly right. That's the reason that I don't fill it either. It leaks everywhere, it gets all over the place, and it really doesn't lubricate the wheel as much as just dipping before every score or every other score.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can reach in better. True.
Okay, this one's 8. So I have everything but 17 because I want to wait till I have an edge again for that one.
Okay. All right, let's start with number 5, just because we can go all the way across the glass with number 5.
Okay.
So we're gonna dip into the oil. We're gonna start close to us and holding the cutter like you were stabbing with it.
Okay. So
Mhm.
not, okay, so I've been doing like pencil
Yeah,
grip.
not like a pencil or paintbrush or something, but like you're stabbing with it. There's a little screw. You want that
Mhm.
screw to be pointing away from you.
Okay.
Okay, there's a little indentation up at the top of the cutter. That's for your thumb. Are you right-handed?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. And then this bottom part swivels just a teeny bit, so your other thumb is right behind that black swivelly part.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to start closest to us and then push away. So listening for this sound. If you're hearing this sound, that means you're pushing hard enough. And if you happen to stop somewhere, just pick it up where you left off.
Okay. I feel like I need to get a standing table for this.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Okay, and just keep going right off of the glass. Okay, so you started with a curve. Yeah, I wanted you to start with number 5, the straight edge, just because it was a straight cut and easier.
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right, show me which one you cut right now.
So, right. So this curve on, I started with 5, but the curve on 5.
Oh, I see what you did. Okay, because you put the other end on the edge of the glass.
Yes.
Okay, good job. Okay, so since that's a curve, now if I could use running pliers on mine, but since you have a curve, we're going to tap from underneath. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and cut. All right. So do you have some running pliers like this?
Yeah.
Okay, so for a straight cut, I'm going to start by just cutting that off so I can work on the same cut as you. All right, so I'm going to score that curvy number 5 that you just did.
Okay. Do you have safety glasses that don't have paint splatter?
So we're going to use the ball end of the cutter.
Okay.
And we're going to tap right underneath the score line that you just made. So I'm going to kind of hold on to it just so when it falls, it's not going to go very far. So I'm going to start at one end and tap underneath all the way. And sometimes it'll just come off really easy. And sometimes you have to tap a few times. But as long as you're tapping right underneath that score line that you made. on, glass.
Yeah.
What was that?
I gotta figure it out. I know you wanna.
Okay, that one.
Oh, there, I can see it going now.
Yeah, the tone changes a little bit right before it's ready to break. And don't forget, I mean, you can give it a little more power, give it a little
Okay.
whack.
Can see most of it.
And I see you're hitting it right underneath the score. That's perfect. There it is. Nice. Okay. So then we've got number 5. Okay, do you have any more to cut on number 5?
Just the top edge.
The top edge. Okay, that's what I've got too. Okay, we're gonna dip and score. Okay, so is that a straight? Then good. You can use your running
Yeah.
pliers on that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if yours has a little mark. I had to actually put a mark on the top of mine, so I always know which is up. So does yours have a little mark?
Because you want the curve facing.
Yeah, so the top just kind of like has an indentation up and the bottom has kind of a lump.
Okay, yeah, so
that-
mine.
Yeah, so that's what I've done is I'll put a little mark on the top so I always know. Yeah, and like you did, you just lined it up and squish. Okay, so we've got number 5, right? All cut
Yeah.
out? Okay, me too. Okay, so I think, so is your grinder close by?
It is.
All right, let's take it over and then just gently go all around. If the edge where you didn't have to cut, you don't have to grind that. But let's
Okay.
just kind of grind gently around the curvy part and parts that you cut. So we'll
Okay.
go grind and then come right back.
Okay.
Have you used your grinder yet?
Yes.
Okay, so just make sure you have water on your grinder bit.
Yep.
Okay, good. Oh, okay, I'll mention that. Okay, so if you have a towel or rag handy, just dry that off. And then you won't have wrinkles in your pattern. Okay, and then we're going to turn it right side up so that the bumpy side is up, and then set it right in your cartoon.
Oh.
And just kind of check to make sure that it's inside all of the black lines.
Okay.
How did it fit?
I'm pretty good.
You need to do any more grinding? David said that maybe the Norton system came with a little edge part that you can use for your strip cutter. I wonder if it did.
It's just a bunch of it's just the edges. I didn't see any strips for cutting,
Okay.
but I wonder if it would be high enough if I rested it on one edge.
Okay.
So I'll have to grab
Yeah,
that
to
and play with
play
it.
with that. Okay.
Everything kind of just got left in the vehicle.
All right. So if that number 5 works, looks like mine is fitting pretty good. So if yours is 2, we'll just go on to the next clear piece.
Okay.
All right. So what piece are you going to do next?
I have 7.
7? Wait, I don't have a 7. I forgot to do 7.
Okay.
There it is.
Well, you do that. I'll go grab my Morton edges.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I've not used the Norton system before, so I'm assuming you put, so is there a board that you can put your pattern down so that you, or do you put it right on the mesh?
So I just put it on whatever I'm using, and then you create your frame. for a straight edge.
Okay, all right, and then you put the little tacks inside that metal
Yep.
part?
Yep, there's holes along here.
Okay, let's do that right now, so you make sure we got all of our edges straight.
Okay. We're trying to get our little guy outside as much as possible the next 2 days. It's going to be -30 with wind chills again coming up.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't even imagine that kind of bitter cold.
Ugh. And then he gets, everybody gets housebound, the puppy, the kiddo, and then it's
Oh,
not fun for anybody.
no. So are you going to be able to have a funeral?
So with how my husband and I, we stay pretty isolated. They are doing a funeral. We're not going. They're live streaming it.
Good. That's good. That's
So-
better.
So we're gonna go do it that way.
Yeah,
Just because we feel safer about that. And
sure.
just with, I don't know, I do a lot of medical reviews for like oxygen and lung transplants after. So I'm a little
Yeah.
more hesitant.
Yeah. Well, you
So-
know what can happen.
Yes, definitely. And hopefully I'm just hoping it's an eye opener and that my family decides to get vaccinated now, but
I hope so. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we need to get our booster.
yes, my husband and I, so we're kind of like trying to figure out what's the best time because we're waiting a little to get Owen vaccinated.
Yeah.
Just with him being a kid, we just, want there to be a little bit more research for him.
Yeah.
But, the best correlation of best time to get it. My in-laws got their booster already and they did fine with that.
Good.
But my mom is big anti-vax and I'm like, oh, mother, please.
Oh. So the board that these are sticking into, what is that? Is that like a drywall?
Cork.
Cork. Okay.
I have drywall, but I haven't done it really just because it's messier for me.
Okay.
Let's see. The thumbtacks that came with it are really, really long, longer than I expected.
Oh, well, that's probably a good thing. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they're like
long.
twice as long. So
Wow.
I'm trying to like grab some of my other thumbtacks because it's like,
Oh my goodness. Yeah, those are huge. I feel like this system, it will be good. Like if you had a lot of like pieces just kind of coming up to the edge, that this would be very helpful. Because this
Yeah.
is just one long strip, well, almost. But yeah, sometimes I have windows that there's so many pieces coming together at the edges that it's hard to keep it straight.
uh-huh. I've not done I've done like little sun catchers and stuff, but nothing with straight edges.
Uh-huh.
So this will be first.
Yeah, this will be, I think this will work nicely.
Oh, really? Ah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Shoe nails, and I'm like, do I do this? Do I do that? So it's still in my shopping cart.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So maybe this is just for smaller windows.
smaller stuff. I don't foresee anything too huge in my future, but
You never know.
never know. I threw together. I just needed like some breather time, so I had made my grandma a chickadee, and I had a list of things I was like that I need help with, and it's how to get solder to stay on the edges, because it kept like rolling off for me.
Oh, when you're doing your sun catchers?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Just the right time. Okay. Because this is, let's see if I can. Whoop. Fine.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
So, but I was like, it's good in the middle, but when it came to the edges, I felt like it was a little bit rougher for me.
Yeah, and you don't need as much either. If you put a little bit of solder on your iron, you can drag that for quite a ways without adding more.
Yes. For my birthday, my mom got me the nice iron. So
Nice.
there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Half of that. Okay. I'll have to try that but I definitely noticed a difference compared to like the cheap first iron I had. I felt
Mhm.
the lines were smoother. And what type do you guys use?
We have choice irons for class. We also you have Wellers.
Wellers. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So I have that all laid out now.
Okay. All right. So put that number 5 right up against the edge. Okay. And from what I can tell, it's fitting just nicely.
Yep. I think I might just have to grind this upper corner right here.
A little bit. Okay.
Just a little.
All right. Okay, so now let's go on to the next one. We're gonna dip and score. So if we're doing number 7, let's cut it apart from the rest of the glass. So I'm just gonna cut it apart. So in case something breaks, it's not gonna break the other pieces too. So I'm just gonna, okay, so I just cut it apart.
Okay. Mine was on top of the 5, so mine is already in a.
Oh, okay, good job. All right, so now let's see. Oh, I do have a little bit of shard down here, so I'm gonna brush that off, because if you are trying to cut over shards, then it could accidentally break your glass wrong.
Okay.
All right, so this inside curve of number 7 could cause trouble because you want to try to get it maybe too close. So what I think we should do is start here, but not go all the way in. Okay, so I didn't go all, let's see, how can I show you that better?
So you just kind of made it a little more shallow
Yes.
when you went past it. Okay.
Yes. And then I'm going to tap that out. It's better to give yourself that little shallow bit that you might have to grind out rather than try to do just too curvy of a thing and then it'll break. Okay, that looks good.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's cut off or score that last edge. Okay, and then tap it out. Okay, got it. All right, so now let's go to the grinder and then we'll grind out that little divot.
Okay.
Okay, and you probably don't have too much glass to grind, right?
Not a whole lot.
No, me either. Okay, so we'll just go do that. So that I can what? Well, I feel like I'm going the same as she is, so that's good. And only. Oh, but I don't need 2 windows. I know, that's what this is for. And why would I make two? All right, let's see if they fit.
I have.
And don't worry if number 10 doesn't come to a complete point up there, because I don't think it needs to.
Okay.
Okay. All right, that fits pretty good. Yours fit okay?
I don't know what I did, but I gotta take a chunk off of 7 yet. I wonder if I split it when I was tracing. Oh, I did.
Ah, that happens.
Do you put some of the poster putty down when you're tracing, or?
Yeah, sometimes I do, especially when, well, like this, let me show you. So I had a whole bunch of pieces on this green that I needed to trace, and I only wanted to set them on there once. And so I do have putty underneath there.
Okay. So I can always grind this one next time. So it's not enough to cut, but just enough that it throws it off.
Ah,
Or would you
okay.
grow?
Yeah, it's just a little, if you want to, you just go over there and just grind it. Yeah. Yeah, you won't have to do much grinding to that, but
Okay.
and it probably wouldn't have thrown you, but it's good to learn how to get it right in the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, do you want to grind or do you want to cut another one?
I can grind it with the next piece.
Oh, okay,
Set
gotcha.
it over there.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try, let's see, which one are you gonna do now?
I have 9, 18, or 20. So either.
Okay, let's do 20. Can you go right off?
Yeah.
Then we only have to grind that one side. Okay, I'm hearing the right sound. That's good. There it is. Okay, so let's take that piece over with your 7 and we'll grind that. I'm doing a baby shower for my daughter on Saturday. And so we're gonna do it in the gym of our church so that we can not have to be right next to each other.
Yes.
So,
Some extra
yeah.
space.
And it's kind of an open house too, so everybody doesn't have to be there at the same time.
That's nice. Mm. Okay.
Okay. Did number 20 fit okay?
Yes, I have my point didn't go all the way, but I have
That's
a
all
feeling
right.
the solder will fill.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so how about 18?
18. A nice fun one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this long piece first. All right, let's tap that out. Good job. Okay, so now just one of these curvy parts. And I like to just do one at a time to score it and then break it and not try to do them both at the same time.
Okay.
Oh, that one came off easy.
That was very easy.
All right, one more piece here. And just be really careful because this is a skinny little tip. Okay, so shall we go ahead and do number 9 at the same time?
Sure.
Now I've got a little piece at the end here that I could just chop that off so that I don't have to go all the way to the end of the glass. I just can chop it off.
Okay. I'm actually gonna redraw mine so that I don't waste as much glass.
Okay. here we go. I hear the trash guy out there. I thought they wouldn't be running since it was Martin Luther King Day.
It's weird. I had off today, but my kiddo had school today, but then he was off the rest of the week. So
Oh, that's strange. So he's goes to school on the federal holiday and then huh, weird.
oh. We need to change my desk. I need to be able to do it. Stand.
Okay. We can get you a standing desk.
Just lift it. Because the cups are better.
Okay. Yeah, perfect.
Now that looks like you are pretty close to the edge. Am I right?
Yeah, it's probably a half to a quarter inch in certain spots.
Okay, what I would do then is get two, if you have two. You
Grozers.
happen to have two grozing pliers.
I do.
This one right here.
No, that's not a grozer.
Oh, no.
That's on nameplate. Let's see.
It looks like it's out of my. Sorry, I'm really like.
Okay, so when you have two, so the grozing pliers you use with the flat side up, the rounded side underneath. And I'm gonna put one on one end and then one on the other end, just because, and I made a new cut just so I could show you. So you can kind of just rock it down and out.
So the curved side goes underneath.
Yes.
Okay.
So pull it away. Yeah, I think you're doing it. Yes. Very nice.
Remember David saying that he likes to use two grozers. So I'm like, well, I only have one pair. I have two running pliers. So I ordered an extra grozers.
Good. Yeah. Because
But
when they're so
definitely that-
close, that it just helps to have, so you can go, you could have grabbed one with your fingers, but it's just nice to have two.
That went so much more smoothly.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Definitely.
Woo-hoo. Okay. So now we've got 18 and 9 to go grind, right?
Yes.
Okay. So does your pattern have some thicker lines where the stems are?
Yes.
Okay, I would kind of ignore that and just put your pattern pieces just so that they fit together nicely.
Okay.
That is, so if you wanted to, you could put a thicker copper foil on those parts just to make it look like it's a thicker stem. But
Okay.
after doing a lot of them, I don't think that's necessary.
Okay.
Okay, it looks like it's fitting well.
Yeah. Oh, 17, 14. And then
Okay,
there's that
two
little
more to
piece.
go and we've got that background done. I'm going to just cut my 17. And I'm cutting on a straight line, so I could use the running pliers on that. Whenever there's a straight line, you can do that. Trying to save glass.
Yeah.
Yep, I do that all the time. That's why this glue chip is nice, because you don't have to be so careful making it go the same way, because that uses too much glass right there.
I was able to get it fairly, well, I mean, fairly inexpensive for glass purposes.
Oh, good.
I think I got it for like $5 a sheet.
Very good. Where did you go?
Hobby Lobby
Good.
for that.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, and so far it doesn't look like you're having trouble with the cuts. They seem to be cutting where you
No.
want them to.
Yeah, it's been going where I want it to.
Good. So have you started a scrap glass pile?
Oh, yes. I have a bunch of containers where it's sorted out in colors.
Oh, good job. Nice. That was lovely.
Curves have never gone this easily for me. So it's like, yes,
Good.
they've always been like multiple cuts and extra
Yeah.
pieces to the scrap pile.
You're doing great. Especially since these are tricky because they're so pointy.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, off to the grinder with us.
So my point broke off.
As I was grinding number 17, right at the tip, it kind of broke off that very tip, but I think it's not going to matter because 15.
Mine broke off a little bit.
Yeah, okay, so as you put it in, just kind of see what it looks like. It should be,
To me, like I looked at it and I don't think like an extra solder line would hurt it.
so the whole tip kind of broke off, huh?
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's up to you. We could recut that one, or
Yeah.
so it's
it'd
gonna
be
go right there.
we were kind of. I'm fine with it there.
Okay,
Or
if
do you
you're
think
fine
it'll-
with it there. Okay.
Or do you think it'll get too messy with the stems?
No, it might just look like an extra stem that's going behind the leaf.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Okay, so then 14. So there's a little piece above 12. Would you just
Yes.
use that as solder or would you?
Yes, I was going to talk about that. So when we first did that pattern, I made that little piece and then I thought, well, that's ridiculous because once it was foiled, it disappears. And so I think that just leaving that as a little solder would be okay, or we could even, make 12 just a little bit bigger. But
Okay.
yeah, but that it's not going to matter that much. It's so tiny. It would have just been covered by solder anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then 14's our last one.
Yeah. And then if, let's see, it's about 22. So it's up to you. We can start cutting a different color or we can call it a day, whatever you want.
We can do one of the flowers. I have that over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so which one are we doing? 8, 10, and 11?
Yes.
Okay, me too. So you're going, what color are you gonna do? Yellow?
It's like a yellow, pink, orange
Okay,
kind of swirl.
that's pretty. I had two pieces of glass. I was gonna kind of mix them together. But I kind of decided just I'm gonna go just one piece of glass for all three.
Oh, okay. And I readjusted my last petal because I wanted more of the yellowy orange.
Yeah, this one's kind of yellowy orange too. I scored almost all the way around, but then I decided to stop and then just take the rest off with the pliers.
Okay.
When you have these tight fitting places, you know, it's like some people will say, well, how do you know when to use the pliers and when to tap? And so I think when I've got a real tight place, I will use the pliers instead.
The pliers.
I think David has said that he uses the pliers more than he taps nowadays. Yeah, those colors are pretty.
It made me think of the tulips that I have, like those multicolored veins to them.
Oh, yeah, I like it. All right, are we ready to grind?
I'm ready to grind.
Okay, me too. That yellow tulip makes me happy.
Yes. Because spring could not come soon enough,
I know.
especially with all this weather coming.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, that looks lovely.
Yeah.
I love how there's just that little white spot right there.
Yes. 'Cause I was looking up tulip colors when I was picking out glass. 'Cause I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
more of a realist kind of person.
Uh-huh.
I like things to look like how they are in real life.
Oh, well, that
When I saw
does.
those, I'm
That's,
like, I think I have the perfect piece of glass for that.
I know. I love that. So what's the other one? What color's the other one?
So that was the debate that I was
Okay.
having before class. I'm like, this
Ooh.
just doesn't, I don't know if it was too pink
I like that.
or I had like the red with it,
Oh, I like the pink.
the pink.
It
That's what
looks
I was
more
kinda leaning-
springtime.
Yes. So I was leaning towards the pink.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you. I
So
think
then
for
I
the
have-
others, one of mine, I have kind of this purpley one. I've seen the dark purple tulips before,
Yes,
and they're so pretty. Oh, is that for your leaves?
that's for my leaves.
Nice. Yeah, that's going
So.
to be beautiful.
Okay. Probably that.
Well, what do you think? Do we want to cut out another tulip?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
I don't think I've ever had anything fit as nicely as it does this time.
Yay!
It's been a lot of grinding, but like learning how to cut the curves is like doing it that way is so much nicer.
Oh, well, you're doing great. So I've got, yours isn't dark, but my color is dark, so I am going to use a silver marker on it.
Yes, yep.
Yeah.
I had one, but I need to go find it again for like my darker colors.
Okay. So we're doing this number 12, and there's a little divot at the top. I am not going to make that divot. I'm just going to see if I can go straight across. So
Okay.
then it'll fit in better.
Eliminate that little.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad they're not throwing us off
Yeah.
longer
It
than
said the
40
time was
minutes.
up and then I hit okay and then it didn't do anything. So
Oh,
I think Zoom has been really good with making sure a lot of schools use Zoom and
yeah, that's nice. Because 40 minutes is not very long.
no.
With my middle one, I didn't try to go all the way around 13.
Okay.
I just
You just-
kind of went halfway and I was almost to the edge of the glass. So I just went right off. And then the other side I continued. So then I only have to break off one side and then the other side. Because if I went all the way around, I was afraid I wasn't going to make it.
Okay.
That number 12 is pretty skinny.
Oh. I'm doing 15 right now. So it's like, and I wanted to pick different parts of this piece of pink so that I got the like pattern I wanted.
Oh, yeah, that'll be so nice. Very good.
Yes, Michael. A little bit, barely.
Yeah, those two are definitely pliers ones.
Yes.
Yay.
Came out so nicely.
Yes, it did.
Woohoo.
Very pretty. Okay, just a little bit of grinding on those.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
Okay. The battery died on my laptop. So,
Okay.
so this is just on the phone now. So maybe that's it for today.
Okay.
But
Oh my God.
but that tulip fit pretty good. How about yours?
Yes. It fit really well.
Awesome. Okay. All right, fantastic. So next time, all we have to do is some borders, and if you can figure out your Norton or get an edge to do that, then you'll be able to use the strip cutter. I mean, we
Yep,
can always
I
do it
will,
by hand.
figure that out and do some test pieces and see.
Okay, that sounds good. And then we'll just have to do the leaves, and so probably next time we'll start foiling.
Okay, my least favorite thing to do. Yeah,
Yeah, I think we did. I am pleased with our progress
yes.
today. So, okay,
Usually,
well,
like those little projects would take me days,
yeah,
and I feel like little projects used to take me days to get done.
Oh,
Where I'm like,
right.
holy cow, this is the most I've gotten done at once.
Yay. Well, that's great. You're doing a great job too.
Thanks. I love it.
Okay, so I guess it's next Monday at 1.
Next Monday, can we do so Monday I work.
Okay,
Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday? Any of those days work?
okay. I'm gonna run get my calendar.
Okay. Yes. That moon's on one of them. Yes. Yes.
Those are cool.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I need to work on my lighting, and then I'm gonna lift up my desk and all these things all these projects I have for Michael now.
When did we get this done?
Let's see.
See, did you say Thursday was okay?
Yep, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
Okay. Okay, Thursday would work. Should we keep same time? So that would be, let's see, I'm thinking of Thursday. Is that okay?
The 27th. Sorry, it's the connection's a little fuzzy.
Well, you do. Oh, I'm noticing too. So, yeah, we could do the 27th.
Okay. Same time?
Yeah. So the 27th at 1.
So we should be able to use that same link that you sent out today.
Oh, okay. So is it written down? So, I mean, is it somewhere where I can see it? Because I didn't write down those numbers.
Yep. It's just in the email that you sent.
Okay.
She can log back
You
in.
can just click on that link too and not type in the numbers, and it'll
Okay.
restart the same meeting.
All right. I hope that I can do that.
If not, we'll figure it out. It's no big deal.
Okay. Well, thanks for being patient with me.
Oh,
on
not a
that.
problem. So I will get that in the calendar then.
Okay, me
Thank you
too.
so much.
All right. See ya.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.